Recently declassified CIA documents have sparked intrigue, suggesting that the mystery of the Ark of the Covenant, which holds the Ten Commandments, was uncovered in 1988 through a psychic experiment. The Bible narrates that the Ark of the Covenant was crafted following the Israelites' exodus from Egypt as per God's instruction to Moses, who then placed the Ten Commandments inside. In the 1980s, the CIA engaged with self-proclaimed psychics possessing extrasensory perception to gain insights into historical and future events. Despite the absence of tangible proof of the Ark's existence, the released documents from 2000 allege its discovery in 1988. A declassified report from Project Sunstreak reveals that remote viewer number 32, using only coordinates, described the Ark of the Covenant as hidden somewhere in the Middle East. Now, if this sounds confusing to you, because I know a lot of people are not familiar with extrasensory perception, remote viewing, telekinesis, telepathy. These are all forms of witchcraft, really. Even though I know that there's New Age Christians who do follow my channel who want to argue that, well, these are all things that are naturalists. We should all be trying to do these types of things. Now, not me. I'm not interested in telepathy. I'm certainly not interested in what's going on in other people's minds. I just like to be left alone. I'm certainly not interested in people doing telekinesis with the Neuralink inside of them, like 11 does in television series or Netflix series like Stranger Things. But for people out there that don't know about Project Stargate, which, how convenient, is what Trump is calling his AI project, Project Stargate. Here's just a quick look so you have an understanding of what this is about with remote viewing and Project Sunstreak and Project Stargate.
CIA is hiding this from us. It's called remote viewing. Imagine being able to see any place or event in the past or the future with just the power of your mind. During the Cold War, the United States government was convinced that the Soviets had mastered extrasensory perception. They believed that Soviet mind soldiers were spying on American installations, foreseeing future threats, and locating hostages. This prompted the United States to fast-track Project Stargate, pouring millions into the venture. So how does remote viewing work? A trained military psychic sits in a dark and silent room. They clear their mind and focus on a target they've never seen. They use what ancient cultures called the third eye. But here is where it gets darker. This is not a new concept. The ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Chinese had seers who could foresee events and describe distant locations. The Indian Vedas even speak of sages with extraordinary vision. Even the Bible is filled with stories of prophets who has visions of the future. Could the CIA have discovered ancient secrets to harness this power? The declassified documents suggest that they've explored connections to occult practices and hidden knowledge from lost civilizations, even learning techniques from secret texts and ancient artifacts. Just think about it. Why would the government invest so heavily into something unless they knew it worked? Do you think they are still using remote viewing today?
So Project Sunstreak reveals intricate details about this CIA experiment with psychics. The target is a container. This container has another container inside of it. The target is fashioned of wood, gold, and silver, and it is decorated with a six-winged angel. The remote viewer reportedly detailed according to the document. Furthermore, they pinpointed the location as somewhere in the Middle East and recounted seeing individuals speaking Arabic.